scrubbing at your age, Auntie?
Thanks, love. You need this for scrubbing there, and this for under here.
If you want to get well in without all that elbow grease, what you need is new Flash with bleach. Spray and its unique formula breaks up even cooker-top spills. While you whiz round, then just wipe.
Marvellous! You've done all that scrubbing.
Where there's a will, there's a way. New Flash with bleach does the hard work, so you don't have to.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Good evening, Paul. I can see you in the chat. Just make this a bit brighter so you can actually see me. Unless you want to see my ugly mug. Hope you're all doing well this fine Sunday evening. It's been a long, brutal day today with it. I work in retail, and with Black Friday coming, it's been a bit mental. So my legs are killing me, but hey ho, you can't complain. Tonight I'm going to be looking at Flash games. So Flash games from the sort of 90s and the early 2000s that are basically like retro type games. So where they've converted old games into Flash games. Obviously Flash isn't looked at now, but I found a really good website and I shall share it with you now. So there's a really good website called Blue Maximus Flashpoint, and what they're trying to do is archive all the Flash games so that you can still play them. So obviously they took out anything that's got viruses or anything like that in it, but you can download the full version if you're very brave, which is 1.3 terabytes. You can download it as a torrent, or if you want to do a direct download, that's fine. But what I've done completely passed you back. Well, to be honest, they did me as well. It was a bit of a fad, weren't it? To be honest, but to be honest, when I've been looking at some of these, some of them are quite good. To say they're almost like the modern version of PD at the time, aren't they? Public domain games. But you can download the Flashpoint 11 Infinity, which is like basically you've got a list of all the games, and if you want to play them, you click on them and you download them to it. So you've not downloaded them all. And that's what I've done, because obviously some of the games are quite small to download, so you don't have to worry about it taking up your hard drive, and that's only about 790 meg, I think, downloaded. But yeah, it's been interesting looking at some of this stuff. So I'll bring it up. So it basically comes that you can actually also look at animations as well. There's a lot of animations that you could watch on Flash if you wanted to. So what you do is you click on play, and then that will play the animation. I'm not going to click on them just in case I don't know what's on a lot of them. Like Milk of the Manhor, I'm sure is not going to be very good for this stream. But hey ho, Pokemon but with animals instead. But that's those. So without further ado, let's have a look at one. So you type in the top what you want to look for, and you press enter, and it brings up the entire list of games that there is there. So let's have a look at Super Mario Flash. Now obviously I don't know how good or bad a lot of these games are because I've not played them, but we can see. So you just click on play at the top, and you'll have to let me know if the sound's alright for them, and then it will load up the thing. Now some of them are in small screens, so you can zoom in, but then it makes it a bit blurry, but we can zoom in for that. So now I've got to work out, oh yes, and the mouse as well. So I think we've got sound on this one, I'm not sure. So we can select, yep. So it's just working out which button it is as well. Oh, it's spacebar. So obviously these are all homemade. They're not. Some of them were official, but not very many. And the official ones were like. Oh, evening, Craig. Hope you're okay. I'm sure he was. I can't get up there now. What's that one? Obviously, the different conversions, some are better than others depending on the programmer's skills, I imagine. Is that a good thing? Oh, fire fireballs now. Oh. Is that better, Craig? Sorry, that's why. Okay, mate, thank you. I agree with you. I'm sure Mr. Nintendo was really happy when these came out. I wonder if they did any action against anybody though. I never read anything where any Flash games were sued. Obviously, the quality's a bit, as you can see, the screen it's not. Oh, 1 second. Let me see if I can just reset it. Oh, it's just come on all at once. There we go. Sorry, there must be a delay. The chat is always dodgy on Streamlabs, to be honest, on the screen. Oh, is that a secret room? Pick a content. Pick a box with its content. Oh, that's what I've got. You've even stole the sounds, because the sounds are the same as well, aren't they? Oh, down the hole. So let's have a look at something different one. There was another one, I don't know if it's on here or not, which I thought was pretty good. Ah, that one. I don't know if this came out later. No, updated November 2012. So 2012 still quite a long time ago, really. Evening all, evening music man. Hope you okay? Super Mario 63. See what happens. Oh. So you've got... Looks like Yoshi's Island just been playing that. Is it? What's double jump? Do I have to be that side before I can let me go? What's Z? Oh, Z. Did you know that you could also touch Toads with the Z button? Well, I do now. Oh, sugar. It's like Yoshi meets Paper Mario, yes, but in Flash. Why is he shaking like... because it's fireworks. I'm going to die here because I can't get back up there, can I, bet? Let me kick... Or can I? Can I jump up there? Oh, that's it. That's how I get up there. I forgot what the buttons are. To say this is written in Flash though, it's pretty good. They say it's like it depended on the skill of the programmer. I forgot to kill those things. I think I have to run here and jump somewhere. Wait there a minute. Enjoy the music. Evening, Jim. Wait, is it double tap? Wait, there's that. Oh. Oh, nearly. That's how you do it. I'm sure that's how you do it. You jump twice. There we go. That's it. Oh, I like this bit as well. Because this is from... what's the name, isn't it? Super Mario Galaxy, isn't it? I don't think he had a jetpack in any of the original games, did he? Or water jetpack. Sunshine, yeah, I thought it was, and that was the 3D, weren't it? So. Oh, he's got turbo booster now. Come on, up. To say this is free, this is I quite like. I think this is quite a good game, to be honest. Whoa, that is terrible. I think they've managed to capture the old style feeling as well better than some of the newer ones were, because some of the newer ones look a bit, I like the background as well there with the castle. Some of the newer ones look too good, if that makes sense. Oh, no way. Oh, I must... What's he going to tell me? What's in that box? Oh, is it another one of them? Oh, have a flood. Oh, we know that anyway. If you keep pressing up, but my character can't jump. Why did... I don't know what that means, but never mind. Oh, snap. Oh. I think I've come back in circle here, to be honest. I might not have. I think I have. Well, that's Super Mario. Howdy, Liz. Hope you're okay. Hope you had a good time on the boat. So that's Super Mario 63. I was going to say the third. That's like Clay Fighters, but it isn't, is it? So, but there's hundreds. I don't know how many games there. There's a 250 all different types of Mario ones. But again, depending on the quality, it could be good. It could be really bad. who knows? You just have to take your chance. So let's have a look at something else, shall we? So see if there's a manic miner. No, let's see. So basically, you click on it, it tells you how big they are. 109 kilobytes isn't much. Turn that down a bit. Oh, let's jump. Oh. That's a bit more slower than the original. And he just makes a noise when he jumps as well. Oh, that were close. Oh, no way did I hit that. The collision detection is terrible there. I always wondered what that clockwork thing was with the squeaky beak thing. I could never get past Eugene's lair on this when I used to play it. Oh, come on! That's shocking. Yeah, the collision detection is not the best. Oh, I'm dead. Send score. So obviously you could keep a score tracker of how good or bad you were on that. Good evening, Andy. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good time on the boat. So the pictures, they look really cool. So that's a manic miner, which is not too bad. Greeting, AB. Hope you're okay. So again, how good these are, I am not sure. So there's two different ones for this. So there's that one. Let's have a look at that one. Very good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, so this is great. Gianna Sisters, obviously, from the 64 and the Amiga, which obviously got banned when it first came out because Nintendo made them take it down. Oh, oh, sugar. Bye. Oh, nearly fell down the hole. Oh, thought I died then. Oh, can't get past level 1. Oh. Oh, very slidey controls as well. Very, very slidey controls. You stop touching them and your man goes, your Gianna goes skinning down the thing. I wonder what programming language. I know it's Java and Flash. Is it like its own language then? It's not like C or anything like that. Can I get past the first level? Just. Oh, I can't go back that far. What's that going to give me? Oh, I've got spacebar fires, so that's good. I wonder how many levels Great Giana Sisters had in the actual Amiga and 64. Oh, died. So that is the Great Giana Sisters, made by Spellbound or Games2Girls.com when it was out originally. I don't know what year that came out. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't say. They added on to this was obviously 2022, but that wasn't when it originally came out. It'll be interesting to see, because again, I've not seen if there's any of these games on here. Street Fighter 2 Ryo vs. What's that? Legend of? Street Fighter Flash. Let's have a look at that. Just to see how good or bad it is. So when this came out in 2004. So 17, 18 years ago. It'll be good to see how actually if it is any good or not. Oh, the characters are a bit blurred. Round 1 fight. Which one am I? Oh, not that one. That's impossible. Wait, I need to. What's the buttons? Hurricane kick down and back. Oh, is it down, back, front? Yeah, okay. The graphics are good. They've just not. You can't do any keys. Oh. Oh, there we go. I think I found them. What's that? In the corner, maybe. Not okay, KO. Yeah. That's a bit hard. It'd be helpful if I knew what the hell the keys were before he came at me. So... Oh. Come on then, now I know what I'm doing. Oh, for it combo. Oh, still thrash me ass. I like the background. I do like the train background. It looks quite good. It's like you're going down a tunnel, which is not even on the screen as well. Oh, I did it. Not right, I did it. I suppose if you couldn't afford to buy the original and you could play this online, then it's not too bad. You can have 2 players as well. Oh, oh, get in! I don't know how I did it, but get in. Oh, ah. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I don't know. Well, 2004, so what was the PC at the time? Probably a Pentium. What? Pentium 4 maybe? Do you think? I think it would before the i processors came in, weren't it? I don't know, to be honest, because it'd be Explorer or Chrome, wouldn't it then? See, there's lots of different versions of it as well, so it's like obviously different people made them. That's a microsite, so that's Puzzle Madness Street Fighters. That'll be some kind of jigsaw. That looks like it's been made on Street Fighter: The World Warrior. Excuse me, this was 2002, so this was even before that one. The browsers would be, like I say, Explorer, Internet Explorer, and so we've got 3 to select from on this one. Oh dear. Yeah, this is. Yeah. This has definitely been made on Amos. We'll come out of that one. Yeah. We'll give that one a miss, I do believe. Silly Bull Street Fighter. What's that one? That looks like a bit different. Flashing her pants. Very good. Prince of Persia. This was actually made by Ubisoft as well. So Ubisoft actually produced a Flash game of it. So I would expect this to be pretty good. It looks very much like Prince of Persia 2. What's I could never. I love Prince of Persia. Oh. Yeah, it does. Does the SNES version look like this then? Can you climb down? Oh yeah. Is that a snake or can I collect it? Whoa. How do I pick that up? I have to click on it. No? There must be a button to pick it up. I would have thought it would just be down and fire. What's the yellow blocks? I just think that's where it's probably crashed on the browser. I ain't going up there, am I? Oh. All right. Oh, so that's it. Once you die, it doesn't reset. You have to click on reset. So I bet it's like a special level or something. Can I go that way? Oh. Have one more quick squint on it. Oh, same thing again. Send a postcard, view best times, princepersia.com. I suppose this was how they advertised games, weren't it, back in the early 2000s? What's the Forgotten Sands? That looks quite good. That looks a bit later, though. That was released in 2010. So... Forgotten Sands was a bit later, weren't it? So this is about 12 years ago. Oh, sugar. Oh, so this is more of a run and jumping one. Like a how far can you get type one. Hold up to run to roof run. Oh. Oh, sugar. Oh. Sorry, is it Forgotten Sands Prince of Persia 3? I don't know, is it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's Prince of Persia 3. It might be, I'm not sure. I was never a big Prince of Persia. Apart from the originals, I didn't really go on to the 3D ones, for obvious reasons, can't do them. Prince of Persia makeup, oh. And they're just microsites. Interesting, that was made by Ubisoft as well. When was that made? 2010 again, so that's interesting. Obviously you can search for anything on here, whether there's games there or not, I don't know. So, Double Dragon, this was released in 2010 as well. You sure you had it on your phone back in the day? What phone did you have? Was it the Nokia one? I know Craig had the other one, didn't he? If you notice, a lot of them are made by the same people. WASD. Can I change them? BNM. I had a new phone every month back then. Collision's not very good on that. How do I pick that up? That's it. What's them? Body parts? Oh, that's it. Kirby. Is that Kirby? There's Mario. You had a new phone number every month too. That's Mortal Kombat background, isn't it? That is definitely Mortal Kombat background. Oh, I'm dead. Didn't skip head day at the gym. I wonder if there's more. I bet there's not Mortal Kombat, surely. Test your might. That'll be just smashing the wood. I had to chain them often to escape all the women chasing me. I bet it was a gigolo back in the day. Ooh. Is that the size of the screen then, is it? Play it. I need to know what the buttons are. Oh, you can jump. 2009, so this come out. I wonder if. Straight in the eyeball. I bet you can't do a finishing move on him. There's no blood must have been made by Nintendo. Yes, obviously. You have to put a cheat in back, forward, back. I wonder why there is no blood. I wonder if it's to do with the graphics, because it's obviously just a static background, isn't it? With your limited punches and stuff. The graphics actually look a bit like the Amiga ones. I wonder if they ripped them from the Amiga. Or the PC version. Straight in the kahunas. Too many colours for Amiga. I think it's PC one then. Mortal Kombat 2 on the Amiga was supposed to be really good as well, wasn't it? Have they tried to fight with no gore or special moves? Yeah, probably. Oh, you can't do a finishing manoeuvre. No, you can just punch him in his stomach. Yeah, so that's obviously you just carry on fighting forever. Test your might. That's just. That looks like it's a drawn one. You better fight in Harrow. What? Oh, I saw something yesterday that Chubby Brown's in Gala Shields into this weekend, I believe. Asteroids Deluxe. This is an old game. This should be easy to do on Flash. Oh, not meant to click on that one. That'd be better. Can I make it bigger? No, that's too much. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh, yeah, we've shot it down. So how do we start? Press start. What? Yeah? How the flipping heck do I start? Oh, it's one. Ha! Oh. Obviously asteroids should be easier to make on Flash. Just for the simple reason of the age of it. Oh, where's my thing? I like the high-res graphic. They've tried to do the high-res graphics as well, so it's very close to the arcade. Who'd have thought back in the day when this was in the arcades that somebody would be able to make it on a free programming language? Is that level 1? Oh. Dead. Yes, look. Well, at least I got my name in high score, that's a first. Bah. So that's asteroids. Before I go on, I just wanted to show a couple of websites that I found as well, that if you're into this kind of thing. So obviously, if you're into the old school TV stuff, this tech took me back. I found a few who've been watching these this week on YouTube. Oh. So there's a website called Vintage Schools. I don't know if you've seen this before. It's got all the old school programs on from like the 80s and 90s. So Picture Box and stuff. I remember watching these at school. Having the television in the room. So if anybody's interested, I've put the links in the description. So this is like Picture Box. I don't know. Did they have schools programs up above the border? I gather they had the same programs we had. But I remember watching these as a kid. Some really old.
We'll pick up the story from where we left.
I'm sure I've seen him before as well. But there's loads of stuff on there. Loads of old ones. Middle English and all them ones as well. And Exploring Science and Watch and all those. So it's a really interesting website, that one is. And the other one is one that's obviously got the old TV adverts on, so stuff like the old Woolworths adverts from 1982. But again, you might have not been born then, so it's just I remember these. $12.99 for a coffee maker. Let's go and buy one. But again, I've put the links in the description if anybody's interested in looking at old TV programs as well as games and stuff. Sony tapes, $3.99. Oh, come out there. So, what else have we got on here? There's loads of games. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, this is a good one actually. It's not really an old game, but I do like the game itself. It was done by Disney, and I don't know if you've played this before, but it was the actual game of the race game on the film. So it just takes a few seconds to load up. So this actually does load through a browser. It uses Unity, which is obviously the 3D program. Yeah, but on the iPad, it's a good game, isn't it? Well thought out, whoever when they programmed it, so it's very close to the original. Oh. You've got a version of the Pi as well. That's good then. Oh, you mean Fix It thing? This is actually the actual race game. It's obviously it's a bit like Mario, but it's you can choose different people and use different tracks as well. It's not the fastest of games, but it's still pretty good. Say it's free. Oh. Get off, you... Oh. The one where the building gets wrecked. Oh, you mean you're about the actual arcade, aren't you? Wreck It Ralph. Does Vanellope glitch? I don't know. Might do. Whoa. Music's good on it as well. Oh. Go, 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 go. Is this 25cc? No, it's 10cc. I think this is the same course code. I'm not sure. Is it slightly different? It might be slightly different. There might only be one course on it actually. I don't know if they actually did the other ones. I think they were probably thinking they were going to see how it went and then perhaps bring a game out of it, but they never did. It might be slightly different. I can't tell. Is this different? I think it is different because I can't remember the biscuits, the Oreos. Oh. Oh, I've gone through my jam. My wheels are stuck. Is this the final lap? The final lap. The white flag is out. Oh, sugar. Rush. Choose your champion. Currently own the second place. Race 2 of 3. Oh, must be. Yeah, there must be 3 laps of different ones. But that's Sugar Rush anyway. That's another good game on there. I think the one. Oops, the one you're talking about. Are you talking about that one where you? What's that? That one. Where you actually smash the building to pieces. I like how it loads them up. The program loads them up into the actual browser as well, because obviously the modern browsers won't let you do it because it's. You can get this on the Commodore 64 as well, can't you? I know, because I've seen that as well. Was it an actual real arcade years ago? Oh, what the... How do I go up? Oh. Oh, he's going up. It wasn't a real game, so it was just made for the film. I like the bit where Zangief and all them and Bowser are in that room, all having counselling. I did like the second one, but I didn't think it was as good as the first film. Oh. I love it. It's just like the film. Excellent game. So there's lots of other ones as well, but half of these I'm sure, like Wreck-It Ralph Bejeweled, are just jumping on the bandwagon for Bejeweled and making Wreck-It Ralph one of them. I wonder if there's a stunt car racer on here. No. So there's a Mario Stunt Champ. Oh, that's just a Hot Wheels tryout. Again, it could do 3D as it could do most things. GT Mega Ramp. I wonder if there's what Sega stuff's on here. So you got Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I like that idea. How it uses the that's almost like the old LED games, LCD games, isn't it? When did that come out? That was made by Sega as well. I wonder when they brought that one out. Use left and right arrows help Sonic guide through this choice. I do like. Oh, they've made it look like the old type games. Fairly simple game to be honest, but very clever. On archive.org you can actually play the original CDs in browsers if you want to. The actual original games, what came like the Mario ones. Super Monkey Ball? Oh, that must be... Oh, is that... What's that one? Super Monkey Ball 2 Mini. Excellent. I want a game and watch. Yeah, can't you get like remakes of them in the 25th anniversary one from Mario or something? Oh, that's terrible. It's... Oh, again, pressed the button way too early. I never got one, and Jim did though. I think. Oh yeah, I've got the Mario and the Zelda ones that were released a little while back. Yeah, I knew they released them recently. My first ever handheld was a Firefox. But I can't find the emulator anywhere. I used to love that game. I can remember playing it until the actual flipping power supply got red hot. Because we had to take it in turns with my brother because he had so long and I had so long on it. Oh, that was good. I knocked him all down even though he didn't go anywhere near it. Let's see what the other one's like. The monkey targets like. Oh, can I control me? Oh yeah. Oh, terrible. I love how the bananas move separately to everything else. Oh, look at that. 150. Start. Is this PD? Yes, it is. Right, so that's your Flash stuff. So like I say, if you go to Blue Maximus Flashpoint, you can download the Flashpoint Infinity one, which is basically this with all the games that you download, whichever games you want to play. If you want to download the full one, Zombie Bears, obviously you can obviously do that, but like there's all sorts on here. Super Monkey Ball Mario site, microsite. They've like basically catalogued everything, every game that's ever been released on Flash, and you can look at them. And like I say, you've also got the animations as well. One thing I want to just show before I go as well is this. 1 second. So I purchased this today, and I think it's brilliant. I think I'm going to stream it tomorrow, maybe, depending on how I feel. But it's excellent. Take a second for it to load up. Oh, has it crashed? Oh, my Steam shouldn't have crashed. I'll say Steam's working fine. So I purchased this today. So this is the Atari anniversary one, but I think it's so well laid out. I just love it. I can't believe how well it's laid out. So you've got all the different years, obviously, and you can select it. And then you've got like a timeline where you can go along the timeline and play videos. So if you wanted to watch a video about that, it's like talking about that. Or if you want to play a game, so it's got all like adverts on and stuff like you can look at and how they did it, and it's just amazing. It's just so well. I just think it's brilliant. So like if you want to play Super Breakout or Fire Truck, you just press your Y button and A, and the emulation is absolutely brilliant on it. And you can come out of it and you've got all different filters and stuff. I'm not going to go into it too much, but I just think it's brilliant. Kudos to whoever's made it, definitely. Whoever's put it all together and not made it like just another standard emulation CD like they used to be. With like just a few games on and that's it. You've even got it, so it goes through like the old Atari X100, 800s and stuff, so you've got some games for them as well, like Miner 29 or etc. The old Atari Falcon picture there. And then in the 90s and beyond, you've got like 700-800 obviously, and then you've got like some Lynx games you can play, and then you've got Jaguar. Now I know Paul said he's not going to buy it just because it's got Club Drive on it, but the emulation is really good. Club Drive doesn't work very well on the other ones, but on this it runs fine. So yeah, it's just interesting. I think it's really good. Whoever I say, I'm going to have a look at some of the videos and stuff because it gives you an insight into what they did and how they did it, and then right at the end there's an interview with Nolan Bushnell about 50. So yeah, that's something I'm going to look at tomorrow to sort of give it a quick heads up today, which definitely worth the investment, I would say. So Club, I think it's not. Yeah, it's not a very good game. It's not the best game in the world, is it? Oh, it is now. In fact, it might have been deleted. No, it's there. A semi-open world driving lets you cruise down Highway 64 and embark on a 3D racing adventure out of the 21st century. No. Look at the shadow on it. It's not even a real shadow. It's terrible. Oh, now resume. Collect the Powerballs. Gaming's biggest lie. Oh, I couldn't even control it. It's just basically an empty world with like flashing cat balls on it. I suppose at the time the 3D was smooth compared to what other ones were doing, I suppose. I don't know, 94, so it was just before the PlayStation, weren't it? Oh. Just laughing at Paul's comment. You've set off my PTSD. Sorry, Paul. I'll come out. You can look at the other thing as well. You can look at the instruction manuals for them, which is quite good. And I just think I like it. I like the setup of it. That's why I bought it, because I thought it's well worth it. But it's entirely up to you if you want to purchase it or not. Right trigger to zoom in, zoom out. If you're into the Atari, it's good. So. Right guys, well thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the Flash tackiness of games. There's millions of them. Nope, at this time it was as shocking as it was, and I hate that game. I hate that game. It wasn't this smooth either. I don't know. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, Craig, Paul, Jim, Andy, Liz, and anybody else who's watched Music Man. I hope you enjoyed the tackiness of the Flash games, and if you've enjoyed them, please click the like button and subscribe if you're watching it later, and I shall see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good week and good night.